दे देखने कारण
Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I've made a video, but before we get into this, I want to ask you a genuine question before we start. Of all the hate videos you watch on Call of Duty, mine included, if you've ever watched my channel before, I guess, how much have you seen Call of Duty change as a whole? That's a genuine question I want to know, and I would love to hear in the comment section below, because people's opinions may vary, but that's just a genuine question I want to ask, because I'm here to speak some opinions, or in some cases some facts, because I genuinely believe that the Call of Duty content, or like Call of Duty like ranked style content, is not going to change Call of Duty at all. Now, disclaimer before I start the video, yes, I know it may sound like hypocritical for me making like rant style videos when me saying at the same time that rant style content doesn't change the game at all. I just do these for like fun. It's fun to like rant about things, especially things you're like passionate about. So yeah, I'm just doing this for fun, really. It doesn't really go any deeper than that. I just have fun doing these, and y'all seem to enjoy them for the most part. Yeah, so let's get into the meat and potatoes, shall we? So I saw this 8 Thoughts video from like a while back. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and it was like it was like an entire video like dedicated on not really like criticizing other YouTubers, other like rant styled commentators, but really like deep diving, or not really deep diving, but like getting like a general idea of like what has and hasn't changed in the Call of Duty space. Because as y'all see right now, Call of Duty is sort of like falling apart, but then you have like these fanboys and people that are blissfully unaware that still buy like skins and still give player retention to Black Ops 6. While still many people leave, I still genuinely think Call of Duty is always going to stay alive, because of its manipulative business model. It's like manipulative business model and everything else that it does, really, I guess, which I'll go more depth and try to explain. But yeah, if you've watched any other YouTubers, you probably understand. But yeah, I guess like their business models in general, like they're sort of like copying like Fortnite. They're doing everything that Fortnite does, but they're not taking any of like the positive approaches. They're just taking like the business model, like the microtransaction side of Fortnite, and just ignoring like every other single aspect of the game, including like the gameplay itself, which is ridiculous. Like as you can see right now, Warzone is basically like unplayable. I've seen so many videos, like there's so many like bugs, like you can't even load the game half the time. It'll literally like put you into an infinite loop of the game just loading, and you just constant crashing and so many cheaters. And I don't think I have to like continue repeating everything that's already been said, but that's my point though. No matter how much you repeat these problems, Call of Duty will never change it, because at the end of the day, their primary motive is money. They will do anything for money, including leaving a broken game in the state it is and not fixing it at all, or fixing it later. But I genuinely believe, and you can correct me if you so please, but I feel like anytime COD tries to fix something, they end up breaking more problems that they almost never fix, or fix a while later, which then they don't fix those new problems that arise after they fix a previous problem. So it's basically like a paradox or loop or whatever of just things being constantly broken, which really sucks if you think about it, because Call of Duty just doesn't care. Like, they will put like a band-aid on like a gashing wound, if you know what I'm saying. That's basically what Call of Duty does with all their issues in the game. Like, and the major ones for me, and I think for most people, is skill-based matchmaking and EOMM, but they're never going to get rid of that because it just keeps people playing, or not, I don't know, because from Steam numbers, the game seems like it's dying because of like the 60% drop-off rate on Steam, and it not even being in like the top 10 charts on Steam, which is really embarrassing for a juggernaut franchise like Call of Duty. And before the moronic Call of Duty cocksuckers enter my comment section saying that the game is doing well on the console, if it was truly doing well on PlayStation, on Xbox, they wouldn't hide the numbers. They'll literally find anything to gloat about in terms of like player numbers and player retention. So you think they would pull like a BO2 or a BO1 or any of these older Call of Duties, and they would show like the player count in the menu. Like, you'd think they'd do that if the game was really successful, but they're deliberately hiding it, because like in reality the player numbers are embarrassing to them enough to not even show it. So yeah, it's just like I don't see Call of Duty being successful at all when they're falling off on Steam and not doing well on PlayStation or Xbox, and they can't be doing well on Battle.net either, because I don't know what the Battle.net. You can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, the primary ways people play COD now is just console and like Steam. I don't know many people that play on Battle.net, but I'm sure there's people that do, but I don't imagine there's very many, but you can correct me if I'm wrong once again. But yeah, that's basically it, sorta. I don't know. So after configuring my thoughts, and I'm going to continue on this commentary real quick with a few more things that I had in mind that I wanted to talk about in this video. Just like look up like fuck Activision or something, or Call of Duty's dying or something. You'll find results for like multiple videos. Like I was looking at like my notifications. I'll put the screenshot on screen, but like, there's so many hate content on Call of Duty, and it's just like the same generic crap. Like, it's always these thumbnails with like fuck Activision or something, and like that's not doing anything. It's just like rage baiting, clickbaiting shit. I don't know, like, it's not changing. Doing that stuff is not like changing anything at all. It's not making the game better. It's just like, I don't know, I guess it's like cathartic. It's like cathartic for some people, but it just doesn't change anything at all whatsoever. And I mean, I guess it's sort of like hypocritical for me to see anything, but it's true. Like, you see like all these videos or whatever, like Call of Duty's fucking dead, fuck Activision, player numbers are decreasing, all that stuff. Yet nothing's changed. Call of Duty, Activision, Microsoft, whoever the fuck, they aren't doing anything to change. They're just like sitting there and continuing to pump out AI generated bundles. Like, nothing is changing at all. And in order for things to change, or hopefully change, which it's a very small chance, because I wanted to get into this because I don't think anybody really talks about it. But theoretically, if things were to change, if Call of Duty were to die out and get worse numbers throughout the year, and if Call of Duty did change, Call of Duty would find new ways to manipulate you. If they can't have skill-based matchmaking and EOMM, they will find other slimy practices to replace skill-based matchmaking and EOMM. Maybe something much worse than skill-based matchmaking and EOMM, or any other of these business practices. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how it could get much worse, But knowing Activision and Microsoft, they would find ways to make the Call of Duty experience a million times worse if the player drop off. If there was a major player drop off and they were trying to retain players by saying that they remove skill based matchmaking or EOMM, they would just find other ways. And I'm not trying to lie about this. I genuinely believe this. And the interesting thing is this would give Call of Duty fanboys an edge to continue playing these games and once again defend Activision, because they believe skill-based matchmaking is gone and they're not being manipulated anymore, when in reality they'd find some other way to manipulate, they would find new ways to manipulate everyone while the cycle repeats. And then other rant channels like Fooly, Blame Truth, myself, Ghost of 8, all these other would just begin to call out Activision again. It would be a repetitive cycle. Call of Duty is just a cycle. Every single aspect of it is just a cycle. The CoD cycle, Stockholm Syndrome, saying that a CoD we didn't like is now suddenly good. You even see there's this T-Dog tweet is oh, you gotta admit Modern Warfare 3 was good. Modern Warfare 3 didn't deserve the hate. When in reality, people who actually played Modern Warfare 3, like myself, didn't hate the game at all. It was people that were avoiding the game like the plague and not playing it. But people who stuck around for the entire year loved Modern Warfare 3. I don't know, man. This is Stockholm Syndrome for every year of Call of Duty. Every single issue that's ever existed in Call of Duty gets fixed and then creates new issues. New issues arise, which then get fixed, and then the cycle repeats. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle of negativity that just runs and runs over and over again. It just I don't know, man. It's just endless. There's no hope for Call of Duty ever being good. And this is very, very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Not optimistic, the opposite of optimistic. I'm not very optimistic at all for this franchise. It is going to continue to go downhill, and that's the way this game is going. The best way to get out of this nonsense is to go quit, play something else. There are a million other games out there. I know people say oh, if there's nothing like Call of Duty, I can't play anything else than Call of Duty. What happened is you are brain rotted. You are brain rotted by Call of Duty's gameplay. Call of Duty is meant to rot your brain. I genuinely feel much smarter now that I don't play Black Ops 6 anymore. I feel I felt brain dead playing Black Ops 6. Even outside of playing Black Ops 6, I just felt more stupid. I don't know, I just can't explain it. But if you quit Black Ops 6 and you go to other games, I've been enjoying BioShock lately. I just finished BioShock and I'm started playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Those are really good games, and they're nothing like Call of Duty, but I still enjoy them. If you quit Call of Duty, you will find the joy of other games that exist in the gaming space. I'm sure there are people that just exclusively play Call of Duty and don't play any other game. There's so many games out there to explore, and some even must plays. But if you don't escape Call of Duty, you will never find that joy that you are looking for. And Call of Duty is just trying to ride on that joy that you once had for the franchise that no longer exists. So if you want something like Call of Duty, go play the older Call of Duties. If you want to try something new, play other shooters that are on the market, even older games like Fallout, BioShock, what else? Wolfenstein, Doom, all these other shooters that are really, really amazing. Oh, Titanfall 2, yep. Those are just plenty of alternatives for you. I know I keep providing alternatives. In every video, I try to provide alternatives because I genuinely want to help people that want to quit this franchise because they don't like what is happening to it. So, that's pretty much it. That's basically what I wanted to say. If you enjoyed, drop a leave a sub. It would be much appreciated. We're growing sort of. We're at 79 subs at this point. Maybe we can make it to 80, possibly 100, maybe by like February. That'd be really awesome. I might do like a room reveal or something at 100 subs, so that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna end it off. Thank you all for watching. Bye.